Well, hello, my beautiful ones. It is Friday. Yay, Friday. So, thank you guys for joining me all week. I really, really appreciate you. Um, and you kind of want to stick around to the end because I've got an extra little treat for you today for doing all this for me, for liking, subscribing, and letting me be nosy and you guys giving comments. I really appreciate that because I really am nosy. I know not many people would admit to that, but I am nosy. So I love it when you tell me your stories. I love it when you tell me how this resonates with you. Um, yeah, I love it. So continue to do it. Thank you so much. If you've never seen me before, what I do in the beginning is that I'll do an open affirmation. This is sort of the so that we all get into the same vibration from our frequency, right? So that we can expand our energy and work with the flow of life, work with these energies here in the universe, on Mother Earth, all of this, like expanding ourselves. Um, and I delve into that in my other videos if you want to check those out to help you understand that it is about anchoring as well. So we're going to open with an affirmation, then I'll pull the cards I've already shuffled, and then we'll do a closing affirmation. And I do have a little surprise in there for you. So you kind of want to stick around. Anyway, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Here we go. So, everybody, take a deep breath, and you can either just listen to me and soak it in, listen to my voice, or you can repeat after me. It's up to you. Okay, ready? Take a deep breath. I open the flow of this day with willing heart and quiet mind. I breathe in what is true. I breathe out what is heavy. I stand in a circle of clear light, protected, connected, and profoundly guided. I allow every symbol, every word, every pulse of intuition to land exactly where my soul can use it. I am ready to remember, ready to receive, ready to rise. And so it is. Now, one more deep breath. Let's just be here in this present moment. Let's see what today's energies are. The main energy so that we can work in the flow of life and stop working against it like we've been told, right? I don't think people understand this new phase that we're going to be, this next, I won't say new, this next new phase, I just said new again, sorry, this next phase that we're moving into. The remembrance is mind blowing. So, all right. So, what's the overall energy? What's the theme of today? What's the focus that we can sort of direct our attention to and flow with? And that, my beautiful ones, I'll put it over here where you can see it, is the Three of Cups. It is Friday. It is time to enjoy. It is time to collaborate with your others. Go with your friends. Enjoy the life. Enjoy the world. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your children. Enjoy your relationships. Like, what is all this for in life if you're always struggling and striving and overthinking and emotionally distraught? Let's just be in the present. This energy is here to help us enjoy other aspects of life, like looking at the little things, right? And being in the moment. Being with your friend. Yeah, sometimes they annoy you, but they also make you laugh. And they make you cry, as in you laugh so hard that you have to cry, right? They also are very giving and loving. Those are just your friends. What about your family members? The ones that have always stuck by you, the ones that even if you were weird and unique, continued. They may not understand you, but they stuck by you. They gave you your space when you needed. Um, what about your relationships? Um, your romantic relationships, Like, let's just be in the moment and enjoy. Again, if some of you for today get a collaboration or an offer, an opportunity to work with someone, you want to do that because it's going to be a lighter area. I know this is cups, but I feel like a light, airy, like I'm looking at the bubbles here in the water. Okay. So the bubbles to me says it's lighter, it's bubbly, it's like champagne, right? So this is the time for look at the colors, the beautiful colors. Like show your colors, show yourself, be happy. Be happy if it's just I mean, all that stuff that you have worked through all week, you've done well. You've done really well. Give yourself a break for today. Like be in the moment. Okay. And again, because it's a three, this tells me that those things that you have been working on, and you should get word about something that makes you joyous, that makes you kind of happy, that makes it easier for you and your team to be working on a project with. Okay. So it's going to go well today. Okay. All right. So what's the challenge or the gift? Again, with that three of wands. So we've had this three of wands, I think this week. I can't even remember because I channel and I can't remember. But the three of wands, like the challenge is that to allow yourself to relax in this space. I know I've talked to you about new spaces before. Think of this is the way that I always see it. It's like you're not the small. It's like you're a balloon, right? Like just bear with me, okay? It's like you're the balloon and you had this beautiful box that housed you and like so it's nice and it's fit and it's comfortable and all of that, right? You as the balloon. But then you grow, you evolve, you understand more, you become aware of more. Things happen in your life where you get more, right? And so that balloon starts having air in it, right? And so you're bigger. And so that box that you had, that you were in, that's your house, no longer fits you. It's comfortable, but it's a little bit tight, right? And so you get to a new box, right? When you get to that new box, it's bigger, it's beautiful. It has so much room, right? And you can breathe and you can relax and but this one feels comfortable, the old box, right? But the new box, is bigger. It's better. It's what you wanted. It's like allows you to breathe and relax, right? But you'll continue to want to go to that. Some of you will continue because it's a habit and because it's so comforting that you will want to go back to that smaller box. When you really need to be when you get into the new box, it's going to be uncomfortable at first. You're going to be looking for the walls and they're too big because you're used to the walls being all over you, right? And then when you move into this big box, there's no, like you have room, but it kind of makes you uncomfortable because you're used to being squeezed into the little box, right? So allow yourself to be in that bigger box because that is for you. That bigger box is for you. You're the balloon that's bigger now, and you're just going to continue to grow. Just like you grew into that other box, you will grow into this box, but you got to give yourself a chance. You got to stop trying to go back to that old box. That old box is for something else. That old box is in your memory. Okay. You need to go in the bigger box. That makes sense. I say this because of this three of wands. It's a challenge for some of you to relax because you've been abandoned, because you've been lied to, because you've been told certain things that you begin to believe that were true about you, about others, about the way life is. So you see with this three of wands, it's like he sees the opportunity, but he's like, look at the look on his face. He's like, I don't know. He's happy. He's joyous. He's been through a lot. You can see that face. And he sees this opportunity. He's seeing his ship come in. It's feeling better. He's in the bigger box, but he's still reserved. He still won't allow himself to relax, to enjoy, to know that good things happen to you, that good things can happen to you, that you don't have to work so hard for the good things to happen to you. It's just your birthright. It's just the way that you wanted to live on this earth in this lifetime, right? But you've been told otherwise, right? So you have to relax in this. So let me just say this. You don't have to do it for the rest of your life. Just do it today. Just relax. Relax. Enjoy. Trust in yourself. Trust in the universe. Trust that whatever happens today, if it's good, enjoy it. Don't be thinking, oh, is this going to stay? Oh, I got to control it. Oh, I have to have an attachment to it. Don't think that. Just let it flow. That's why I'm calling this the flow of the day. Flow, right? We flow. So the Three of Wands is tells me that that can be a challenge for some of you. For others of you, you are going to see this opportunity and make a move. Okay? You're going to be in this space where you're like, you know what? What am I waiting for? I'll just do it. I'll just take the first step. I'll just do it because your ship's right there. The sun is right behind it, right? It's just that you're so used to not getting lucky or feeling like you never were lucky or feeling like the moment that you relax it gets taken from you. That's the old paradigm, right? Remember what I talked about in this last video. Aries, Neptune going into Aries, false identities. Identities you don't need anymore, right? How are you going to be in this new? How are you going to identify? That's the Three of Wands. Okay? Take the first step. Make the choice. Doesn't matter whether you stay with the choice. It really doesn't. That's up to you. And you'll see it in on your path. But at least take it, right? That's going to be a gift coming to you. You will have to take action though, or are you just going to sit there and I'm not sure. When you have these beautiful moments that come in today, I can't relax. I've got other things to do. This is ridiculous. Like the things that we tell ourselves, right? So just relax. Relax and enjoy. It's Friday. All right. What action or embodiment? I'm seeing perfectionism. I understand. I understand. Some of you feel guilty for the choices that you made in the past. You have not given yourself enough grace to say, you know what, I did the best that I could at the time, right? This is the Two of Wands. You need to embody and trusting yourself, right? Are you going to go the way of the sun or are you going to go the way of the moon, right? You got to take an action. You're in the middle and you don't want to because of what I said. You don't want to because you're afraid you're going to make the wrong choice. But I'm telling you, it's your choice. You need to trust yourself. Just because, and I used to say this in the other cards, just because you're taking one doesn't mean the other one won't come along too. It's just the energy asking you to make the choice. Do the thing. Take your action. Involve yourself emotionally to something. Don't attach. That's a different thing, right? See the clarity and take that action. Okay? That's the embodiment. The embodiment. Look, the embodiment is you trusting yourself. I said this in the other video. You don't walk through life and then it kind of does this and does that to you. You guys don't realize who you are. As you walk, realities change themselves to fit your norm, to fit your path. Realities are rearranging themselves around you as you walk through life. Do you understand that? It's not that you're walking through something that's already fixed. It's that you've made that the reality. And as you change your mind and do your thing and do one path and then maybe go this way and left and right, whatever, or straight, reality rearranges itself around you. That's who you are. You're a creator. So create. Make sense? Action, action, beautiful happiness and wonderment here. Okay, so thank you so much for watching everything. Before we close the circle, I have a little surprise. Because you guys have been with me every day and commenting, I just wanted to give you a little extra. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to take a deep breath and then give you just a second to think of a question. And then I am going to shuffle these cards really quickly with your question here. As I'm going to shuffle real quick as you guys are thinking of your question, okay? And then I'm going to pull a card for your answer. Now, if you asked a yes or no question, if it is, so pay attention. If you ask a yes or no question, if you asked a yes or no question, then the answer is no if it comes out as a pentacles or cups, and the answer is yes if it comes out as a fire, as a wands, or swords. Okay, so that's if you ask a yes or no question. Otherwise, I will interpret the card. Okay, so let me cut these real quick. Remember, the answer is no if it's a pentacles or a cups, and the answer is yes if it is a wands or swords. Okay, one more time. And that's only if you asked a yes or no question. Okay, all right, here we go. Ready? That would be a yes. I already knew it was a yes. But because I don't do reverse cards a lot, I'm like, let me make it about the signs. But I kind of already felt whatever this was, it was a yes. Okay, so you have the Six of Swords. In your answer, if you didn't ask a yes or no, well, if you asked a yes or no, it's a yes. Okay. But if you asked any other question, this is about you coming out of these tumultuous. How come I can't say that word? Tumultuous. It sounds weird to me right now. Why can't I say that word? Anyway, you're coming out of this harsher time. You've already seen evidence of this. You're already feeling evidence of this, but you're not. It's like him. You're not. You're just like, I'm not sure. I'll wait. I want more evidence. And you know what? That's fine. You can ask the universe for as much evidence as you need, right? That's not going to hurt the universe's feelings. But you're coming out of this time. Now, do you see this aqua sign here? Right? This is a very different, out of the box, different way than you have done this before. This is an evolvement that you are getting through and realizing. Again, you're getting clues. You're getting like things are starting to relax. You're feeling a lot better. You're getting offers. You're getting whatever it is that's on that you're focused on. It's already shown itself some to you. And this is even before Saturn is moving into Aries. We're going into a very different time, and you guys are seeing that already. This is out of the box. This is very unique. This is very different. You haven't done this way before. I'm not going to say you haven't tried to do this before. I'm saying you haven't done it this way before. Okay. This is very unique. And you've realized that you don't have to do it alone. And for some people, that may not seem like much that you don't have to do it alone. But for my group, for those of you that know me, I know you had to do it alone. There was nobody coming to save you. You had to pull yourself out on your own. You had to get up when you couldn't get up anymore. You had to like find it within you. I This is a very big deal for you to have changed your perspective because you saw that there are good people in this world, that there are people who don't want to get something from you, who just love you because, who just want to be around you because of you, not because they need or want anything, but because of you. Okay. I see that you're seeing um the way it's lit. Yeah, you may not see it clearly, but you are feeling your way, right? um and again, you have maneuvered. I mean, when I look at this, everyone else wouldn't have survived this. They wouldn't have survived it. Their boat would have got broken with these swords at any point with just one of the swords, right? You maneuvered your way out of this. And you realize in this last period, this last year, maybe 2 years for some of you, that you didn't have to do it alone. It wasn't that you couldn't do it alone. It was that you didn't want to do it alone and you didn't have to do it alone. Okay? So, um, I'm trying to say that word again. Tumultuous. Don't know why I can't say that word. Anyway, and no other word is coming to my mind. So, tumultuous. I think that's it. I don't know why that word sounds weird to me. Anyway, you are coming out of that. You are going to be living in a very, it's not going to be, you're already doing it, right? I see that a lot of you are embodying abundance, embodying the things that you like, even if they're not shown to you yet, because they're there. You're learning to like make your vibration unfold that. Okay? Remember, reality is rearranged around you. Okay? For others, if this is a romantic thing and your question was about romance, yes. The I'm hearing, yes, the dry spells, you're coming out of the dry spell, right? Uh you're coming out of the dry spell. You're wow. See, I don't really get into the romance stuff very much anymore. I will again, but I haven't in a while, and I'm feeling like y'all have had it rough. Y'all have like y'all kept trying, some of y'all, and just nothing. You had, how did I say this? Like you had good intentions and you had your heart open and you were doing the right things, and there's just wasn't anybody there, right? It just wasn't the time. But you're coming out of that. Okay, so Mm, yeah, you're coming out of that. I was gonna go in further to see how long for some of you, but that's not the question. So, just know you're coming out of that. Now, especially, I think I said this before about Aquarius, because Aquarius, I'm feeling like you want to. It's gonna sound crazy. I think I said this before, but I'm saying this again. Aquarius, you are wanting to want to love. It's just not there yet, okay? But you're almost there, okay? Some of y'all are there and have done it, and good for you. Good for you. You had a Scorpio heart, you had a Cancer heart, you had but others are like, yeah, no, I want to, but I don't see it yet, right? Don't worry, you're coming out of that. Get ready, because your whole life is gonna change. That's not just for Scorp. That's not just for it's not just for Aquarius. I feel it for Scorpios too. Um, and I feel it for Libras. And I feel it, yeah, Scorpios, Aquarius. Because I mean, like Virgo, I feel it for Virgo too, but I'm thinking of Cancer. Cancer kind of had their heart open already too. So, I mean, it's not like they didn't go through something, but they were a little bit more willing than Aquarius. Aquarius was like, mm-mm. Anyway, yeah, Aquarius, you're coming out of the hard times so that you've built everything up, so that you get your money, so that you get your stability, so that the love can come. Okay, so I know nobody's gonna get that except for except for I keep saying Scorpio, sorry, except for Aquarius. Okay, so soon you're gonna want to and actually do it. That's your answer. Yeah, that's your answer. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Let's close out this circle. This one's a long one, sorry. But I wanted to give you guys the answer. Okay. So here we go. Take a deep breath. I won't hide these cards here. Take a deep breath. You can either listen to me, listen to my voice, help close this circle, or you can repeat after me. Okay. With gratitude, I close this circle of insight. What serves my path, I keep it. What does not, I release it with love. My heart is anchored. My spirit is steady. And the flow of this day moves with me in grace. The flow of this day moves with me in grace. I am guided. I am supported. I am enough. And so it is. Have a wonderful weekend or start of the weekend. Have a wonderful Friday. I love you, love you, love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.